Before looking at how fractions are defined in mathematics, let's note that fraction in everyday language means a small part of something. Let's illustrate this with apples. So I have here 3 apples, 1 to 3. I have easily described the quantity of apples I have, but what happens if I have a piece of apple? How will I be able to describe the size of a piece that is less than an apple? Fractions enable us to do that. So I now cut my apple into 2 equal pieces. Here we go. I have cut my apple into 2 equal parts, or let's pretend they're equal. In this case, each piece or part is called a half an apple. And in mathematics, we write this a 1/2. So what does the 2 mean? This is the number of equal pieces that I have created from my whole apple. So the 2 parts put together make my whole apple, what I see here as my unit, so as 1. And a half is 1 out of the 2 parts that make the apple. And we use very often the word half. We may buy half a baguette, or we talk about a half day at work, or about half an hour. Let's now cut each half apple again into 2 equal pieces. The apple has been divided into 4 equal parts, and each of these parts is called a quarter, which we write 1/4. This is 1 of the 4 equal parts that make the whole apple. Let's look at fractions with this hexagon. I can imagine that I cut it into 2 equal parts, as shown here. So each part is half of the hexagon. I can also split the hexagon into 3 equal parts. The 3 purple diamonds correspond to the yellow hexagon, so each of them is called a third of the hexagon. If I now split each diamond into 2 triangles, we get 6 triangles that correspond to the hexagon. The hexagon has been divided into 6 equal triangles, and so each triangle is a sixth of the hexagon. We've just seen examples of fraction that we call unit fractions. A unit fraction is the result of dividing the unit into a given number of equal parts.